Musa, how are you doing? Welcome to. Alright. I'm gonna do some things. I'm gonna sit in a way where I can cover up my stomach. Because this has
That's
to
hard.
be. No, I'm losing it. I've been working out.
Yeah, I stopped feeding you.
I can still eat. I don't need to be fed. I'm not a baby.
No, I don't mean that. I stopped making rice for you.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I kind of miss rice, so I like rice.
It's been 2 days, okay? Stop it. It's just been 2 days since we
Rice
started.
is so good. You can eat rice, anything. Rice Krispies, the best. Have you
That's what happens. Like I'm trying to make this proper healthy meal at home and you just go out in the night. I don't know what you're eating there.
Yesterday, okay.
I saw an empty box in car.
Okay, actually, yesterday is my fault. Yesterday, I ate an ice cream. It's a long story. Can I tell you? I didn't mean to eat ice cream. It just happened.
You're eating ice creams without
Okay,
me
not
and
all
kids.
the time. Okay.
You're eating ice cream without me and kids.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened. Okay.
We
I'll
don't even watch a movie without you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I know movies you watch without.
But if it's a really good movie, we don't watch without you.
Okay, I'll tell you the story.
I don't watch any.
Okay. Don't make me feel guilty. I'll tell you the story. What happened? It's not my fault entirely.
Entirely.
Okay. Welcome to our podcast, guys. Episode 6. We're still figuring out who's the butterfly. Okay. People think she's the butterfly, but you never know.
Yeah, this is the before stage of, the butterfly is a caterpillar before it turns into the
When I'm a worm? A fat worm, fully fed.
Yeah, eating those leaves before it turns into that beautiful butterfly. You didn't expect that, did you?
I did not expect that. Okay, she's getting the funny bone. She's getting funny. She is. Yesterday, you got a really good compliment.
Okay. Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you got a
people
really good
complimented.
compliment.
Okay, who complimented me?
Okay, outside Steve at Cellar?
Yeah.
Okay, he said, you're really lucky to have a partner like her. She's a natural. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Don't interrupt me. She's a natural. And she's not afraid to play the bad guy. And you're not going to find an actor like, look at her. She's like, if you haven't seen, okay, for Telugu people know this. There's a movie called Aapat Bandhavadu with Chiranjeevi in it. The best Michael you will ever see. And when people are praising him, in the movie, he just like grows into the really tall, like all the way to the roof. Right now, she's touching the roof. And then the only way to bring her down is like, come back down, my
No, Vishnu. When you said like she's not afraid to act bad, I'm glad he thinks I'm acting.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's not afraid to be a bad guy. That's what he said. He didn't say you're a bad actor. That's not what.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he loves our series. Yeah, he said I'm lucky to find a partner like you.
See, believe it.
I did.
Yeah,
I do.
it is true.
When you like force, when you make me think about it, I believe it. I was like,
Sometimes, like
when you say
how
believe
long
it.
has it been, Vishnu? How long has it been since we both are together? It's
I
been
know.
so long.
So why?
And it's like every day I have to wake you up and just like the prayers in the morning, I have to tell you how lucky you are.
See, that's the problem. I know I'm lucky. I've always been lucky through my life.
See, that's what. Don't mix everything together. Okay? This is a separate topic. And
I know,
you
but
are
then-
extremely lucky in this case.
Okay, I am extremely lucky in this case. But when someone keeps telling you you're extremely lucky, you start questioning yourself. Like, am I really lucky or am I entrapped in this? Is this an entrapment and am I being like, every day morning, I wake up, I hear in my ear, like, morning means like 11:30 because I go to sleep at 4. 11:30 I hear a voice in my ear like, Vishnu, you're the luckiest. That was you.
Yeah. Oh. No, that is the angels speaking to you.
So I hear this voice and then it makes me self-doubt. Like, am I really lucky?
You wake up at 11:30 and everything is taken care. You don't even need anyone telling you. You should feel lucky already. Okay?
Fine.
Kids are fed. They go to school. Everything is taken care for you. And I don't even wake you up. Okay.
Okay. Today Advik woke me up.
That's my son.
Okay, Adin, our older son, he set up the alarm, and this alarm is the craziest alarm. Okay.
Your brother gifted that. Okay.
Okay, that thing
Stop
is like
complaining.
it's like literally like a Disney orchestra. They're like banging on things. It's just going crazy.
Yeah.
And then like around like 8 a.m. I get a really good kick right on my right here. I was like, what? And he goes, and the
Turn
younger
off
one, he goes, Nana, stop screaming. I was like, what did I scream? I'm sleeping. He's like, I don't know, you're doing something, you're distracting me. I'm trying to sleep. And I was like, and then I woke him up. I said, that's the alarm next to you. And he went and like, I can't figure out how to turn it off. That's one of the reasons I had to wake him up. And then he went and he did something. He was very angry. And then he came back and he's like, give me the arm. And I was like, I put my arm. And then he put his head on his arm and slept.
See?
Yeah. But anyway, I forgot. Last night what happened was, okay.
And still you ate ice cream.
Listen.
Okay.
And then after the podcast, Godfrey has a set at Cellar, and I was like, I'll go hang out with him. On the way, he goes, you want to get gelato? And I was like, gelato? Okay, I was going to drink a beer there, so I'm like, okay, I'll skip the beer, I'll eat the gelato. And then I figured, okay, if I eat it and then if it's good, I'll take kids next time. So I go there, and then at first I wasn't going to get it, but then I was like, you know what? I didn't eat dinner. I didn't drink any beer. I'm like, I should eat. It's okay to eat one ice cream. Go there. I wanted to get one scoop, but then Godfrey got a cup. But recently I've been eating ice creams at home, so I'm kind of like trained in eating with a cone. So I was like, no, I'll get the cone. I got the cone, but I asked him for one scoop. But he put 2 scoops. So I didn't know if he charged me for 2 scoops or not.
But you were so happy to see those 2 scoops.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to interrupt him. Like, I mean, the guy is doing what he's doing. He got a pistachio flavor 1 scoop and in chocolate flavor 1 scoop. And okay.
That's called cheating in our marriage, okay? That's called called micro cheating.
That's not micro cheating, okay?
Is.
That's just me. Okay, I'm like, now I got this cone. And then I was like, okay, now I got a problem. I told Godfrey I'm going to take him to Cellar, and he has a set in like 5 minutes. But he got in a cup, I got in a cone. And I'm not going to be able to drive with a cone in my hand. I said, Godfrey, I think you're on your own now. So Godfrey is like, okay, it's not too far away. So he's like, okay, I'll just walk to the place and you come behind. So I go there, and then I walk down the street, and now I'm like...
with this cone licking.
This fat guy with the 2 scoops and a cone walking the street, and people are looking at me. Oh my God,
I can just imagine, this... old man.
I'm not old, okay?
Okay.
I'm 29.
Middle-aged man. Okay.
29.
Okay,
Say
whatever.
It.
Okay,
29.
29-year-old fat man.
I'm not... Okay, fine. Okay. In this context,
29-year-old big-boned man.
Big-boned man.
Walking with that ice cream. 2 scoops of ice cream
2
cone.
scoops of ice cream cone.
Is there any topping on top of it, or?
No. I didn't want to, push my myself. So I said no toppings. He said he'll put a chocolate thing on the top. I was like, no, it's okay. No. I'm on a diet. Yeah. He was going to put a little pop.
I'll tell kids. You ate ice cream without us. Yes, in our marriage, we don't eat ice creams without each other, I can eat.
The rule
kids
is
can
the
eat.
movies.
He cannot eat without us.
Okay, the rule is movies.
Yeah. If there is any good movie, we both have to watch together.
How am I going to know what is good for you guys unless I test it out? I mean, gelato, okay, it's like eating 1 scoop because gelato is 50% calories.
Yeah, you should have just eaten 1 scoop. If it is just for taste, you should have
what
just
if he already charged me for 2 scoops
okay.
And now I tell him 1 scoop, I'm losing money. And the guy was already acting very uppity, it's some kind of Like I go there and Godfrey is like, I want to try the flavor. He gives him a little bit, and then Godfrey's like, I want that flavor. I was like, can I try that? He goes, okay,
It's
first.
okay for Godfrey to eat because he's so fit. So that guy is also happy that
I'm going to be fit too.
You're going to be fit.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, this guy is already fat and he's still like.
If he is eating ice cream and I'm going to emulate him, I'm going to be fit like him. I should be eating ice cream too. It's so
Okay. Anyways, you ate ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
And and then I came to my car and I ate it, and luckily nothing fell on me.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Vishnu cannot finish anything without.
No, I mean it's now that I can tuck my tummy in. It falls
Vishnu,
right
breathe,
here.
okay? Breathe. Even in podcast, we have to breathe.
I am breathing, but like now I can like make sure I can aim right in the between my legs. Before it would be like right there, but I've been working out.
Yes, working out. Yes, we made one video on you working out. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I open the basement door, that's when the things will start moving. That's when the sounds will start coming. Until that, it's just like a movie. It's just like that big TV sound and you laying on that yoga mat.
No.
Just laying on that yoga mat will not bring you the flexibility, Vishnu.
No, I okay. When I'm doing when I'm on yoga mat, when you're doing yoga, you don't make noise.
I know what you do down there, okay?
What do I do?
You're
I
just
put on
sitting
TV.
there.
That's not sitting. That's an asana. Asana means
Not with your phone scrolling, okay? Asana means phone should be completely away and you have to sit with your thoughts. Okay, what I do in the morning
that's
is
called
asana.
phone asana. Okay, you got that's called phone asana. You were in that's an asana. Back then they didn't have phones, so they didn't have phone asanas. But now we got phone asanas. So it's called phone asana.
I cannot win with you, Vishnu.
It's not about winning. I mean,
It's complete bullshit, but still you
there should be no winning between couples. Why would you want to win with me? We are together in this. My win is your win.
No. My win is my win. Your win is also my win.
No, it's see. So that means there is no me winning me. You are winning all the time.
No, don't confuse me. Okay?
You're not confused. You have
You are
perfect
confusing.
clarity.
Okay, what's the topic that we are talking today?
I thought, okay, what were you talking about? Oh yeah. So remember when I did that video about the jewelry? This lady, the jewelry got stolen.
So you want to repeat that? Like you told me that you're not going to buy me jewelry.
No,
and
it's
I
not
told-
that. Like this lady, she got married. She got a bunch of jewelry. She put it all on her bed, and
That's the trend right now.
and she made a video about it. 3 days later, someone broke into her house and stole everything. And I sent it to Maita, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a video. I made a video about it where I'm like telling basically why it's not a good idea to buy gold, and I'm not buying her gold. I'm not buying you gold not because I'm poor, but because it's not safe. And and then Mahita has this problem. Okay, this is our big problem. All my content I show it to you, and she has no patience. She told me I am talking too slow on the video, the one about and that I should speed it up. So I changed the speed of the audio from 1 to 1.2. 1.2, that's all I did. And then it looked fine when I edited it, and then when I posted it, like all the places, and it just like it has that high pitched voice.
Yeah, it happened because in that video you said you're not going to buy gold for me. That's called karma. When you say you're not going to buy gold for your wife, things like that, strange things like that happen.
So you think that's what happened?
That's what is happening. Yeah.
But to the point, I want to ask people out there, okay? I know this is like internet, the TikTok and Instagram, like short video time. But are you guys really that impatient?
Yes.
That I can't really have a conversation?
No, the shorts are not for conversation. Shorts are the trailer. You bring like,
no,
the reel has to be so crisp that it actually brings people into the full video. And you can, if it, like, the full video, you can sit there and you can talk for like hours and hours and hours of bullshit. But still, the reel has to be so crisp.
But okay, if all I got to say, whatever I got to say is 30 seconds, does it really matter? Do I really have to speed up my 30 seconds? I think you did something to this couch.
What did I do?
I don't know. It makes me look fat. And it makes me like, it's sinking in, and yours is like up there.
I am light. That's why it's up there.
I think that pillow is like underused and this pillow is overused.
Yeah.
And that's why I look fat. I should look skinny.
You look fat because of the couch. It's couch's fault.
It's the couch's fault.
You look fat because of t-shirt.
Yeah, t-shirt makes me fat.
It's not because of the ice cream you ate last night.
No, but did you notice how I am like so? I'm a good husband. Do you notice I matched with you?
Why are you matching with me? Like, I don't think it's planned, okay? You just realized.
It's planned. I was like, I saw you wear that, I'm like, I'm going to match her. And I went and I knew exactly what to wear.
If you really thought like you wanted to match, I think you'll wear an exact same color. I don't think you'd wear black with little bit of that.
I don't have exact. No, this is better. This is how you should match.
Yeah.
We don't want to look like a flag. We should be looking like two different people. We shouldn't be looking like we're both hiding behind the same curtain. It should look like we're hiding behind different curtains.
You got your own cut?
Yeah, my own curtain.
I got little shorter cut.
Yeah, you got your own curtain.
But you're looking good.
Thank you. I ate ice cream yesterday. Ice cream is good for you.
For me, yes. Not for you.
That's why I didn't eat much yesterday.
You ate everything. You ate lunch.
I ate lunch, that's it.
Yeah.
And then I ate ice cream.
You should, like we decided, you are going to be on like one meal a day.
One meal a day is too much, okay? But this is what I ate. I ate ice cream at like 9 p.m. And then I ate hummus and pita. Hummus and pita is like very light.
Okay. Can you tell me what you ate yesterday?
Yeah, that's it.
At home, you ate what?
Rice.
No, yesterday I gave you chapati.
Yesterday I ate rice.
Yesterday I gave you
No, I ate rice yesterday. Forgot.
Oh yeah, day before yesterday I gave you chapati. Yesterday you ate rice with dal.
Yes.
And with the okra.
Before yesterday I went and did MMA. I went to my class. Okay, so day before yesterday doesn't count.
And last night I was like feeling bad. I ate just salad last night.
Yeah, it's
and
good
you ate
for
ice cream. And you ate.
I ate it with Godfrey.
Falafel?
He knows what he is doing. Not falafel. This is pita bread and hummus. It's like a snack.
Whatever it is.
That's it. That's all.
Okay. See, you go out, you go around clubs,
But I'm
you
hungry.
have fun,
It's
and
not
you
fun.
eat ice creams.
Okay, remember
and I have to be home.
Remember Kevin Hart's book?
Yes.
We know what he said. It's not fun when you're hanging
He
out.
made it sound like it's not fun, but you are having fun here.
It's so much hard work. You know how hard it is to wait there and hope someone notices you and give you.
You are sitting in a comedy club. How is that hard?
It is very hard. When you're not performing and you're sitting there and hanging, it's very hard. It's a different vibe.
If it is that hard, I want to share that hardship with you. So take me with you.
Okay, do you take me to your office?
I don't go to office. I work from home.
Okay, next time when you have a meeting, I'll come and sit next to you in the meeting. I'll be like, hey, what's up, guys? How was your day?
Next time when I have a client call.
Yeah. No, client call is your business. But when you're in an office meeting, I'll be like, hey, guys, how are you doing?
All my coworkers know you. So if you join the call, they'll be happy.
No, and then I'll be like, why are you working? What are you guys working on? I think if I start getting into their business, they'll be upset. I'll be like, hey, manager, man, what are you doing? What have you been up to?
No, you should take me and kids with you.
I will. Once I'm a regular, I will. But I
You're
can't-
going out regularly.
No, but once I'm a regular performer, it's easier. So if I bring my family and introduce and maybe take kids to like, on a weekend, they have really like their brunch is the best.
Yeah, see, you've been saying this. You just want to have all the fun.
I haven't been there because of that. I know I don't go for the brunches. Went there like twice because I had some.
See,
Because that was long
you
time
don't
back. I
even
was
eat.
taking a class. I was in city and I was hungry, so I went and I ate there twice. But then it's like comedians
Okay,
they
okay,
don't
stop
charge,
it. Okay,
and I didn't
okay,
want to be
okay,
there all the
okay,
time,
okay,
so I don't
okay,
go.
Okay, I don't need any explanation. Okay, it sounds like you're having fun there.
It is the hardest thing in the entire world. Okay, you know how hard it is to drive your car through the tunnel
I can
into the
drive
city
you
for
there.
one and a half hour, and then like go like a club to club to club, and then you're like sitting there, acting like you're busy, acting like you're
Acting like you're busy.
yeah, because you want to like give that aura like you're someone important. You're a very busy comedian. But you sit there and you like munch on like pita and hummus and maybe get a beer, Stella.
And an ice cream in the middle.
Ice cream was unplanned, but that's just because like that's a diet. Like Godfrey is in good shape. If he's eating something,
Godfrey is in good shape. You are not.
if he's eating something, I should eat. That's what I'm trying to do. What he does, he's eating ice cream, and I figured if he's eating ice cream, I should be eating ice cream
Is
too.
Dante is also doing the same thing? What
Dante
Dante
got sick. Dante is sick, so he didn't show up yesterday. Yeah, we missed Dante yesterday. Dante doesn't come. He goes home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his nice.
Okay, let's go back to the speed up thing. Yes, reels should be crisp.
Crisp, I agree, but I think I think we still have enough people. I still believe people still have enough patience to wait till a person finishes their sentence. That I don't have to speed it up.
I agree, but
Okay, she has no patience. You have no patience.
What do you mean?
You have no patience. You don't have any patience. You are the
Can
worst.
you explain that?
You are worse than Gen Z. You're like Zen. What is after beta? Like right now is Gen beta, right? What is after beta? Like alpha, beta, sigma?
Sigma.
I don't know.
I
Alpha,
don't
beta.
know.
So okay, let's just say sigma, the third one.
Okay.
You're Gen sigma. That's how you like. Sometimes I'm like, dude, like let me at least say it. Like let me finish the first word before you judge me. Like you just before
I know you, Vishnu.
before just looking at my face, like she'd be like, oh, your forehead is a little wrinkly. You're
Yeah.
angry. I'm not angry. I'm just the light is on my face.
No, but it's in front of camera. Vishnu, you are so lucky. You have someone to analyze your. What is that? What do you say?
Analyze your person. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. You have someone to analyze it. Analyze you.
But I think the power of it is when you are not analyzing and being yourself. That's what makes good content. Sometimes okay people
I'm confused. Okay.
Like how like if we do something without really always thinking about, because see the way I think is, maybe I'm wrong, as a performer you have to trust your instincts
Yes.
to know that what people will like. It's like as a chef, like once they watch you and they can tell you it's good or bad. But when you are doing it, you can't be like, oh, they liked that before, so I'm going to tweak this. So for example, you're making I'm making something, I shouldn't say you because then that's sexist. So you're making a dish, of, I don't know, give me a dish, anything we make. Like say you're making pizza, okay? And then someone like could sandwich burger before. That don't mean you go and bring a burger patty and put it on pizza. Because
You make naan pizzas.
Yeah,
Did I ever judge you?
no, but like, you know, that's like, you know, you have to be like, okay, they like sandwich when they eat sandwich, but when they eat burger, so you could eat. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, you should trust your instincts as a professional entertainer,
Yeah.
which means
And you should take
I should
feedback
ignore
too.
any feedback.
So you're going to ignore my feedback from now?
No, I didn't say that. You should never ignore your wife's feedback because she'll kick your ass. Did you see the video I sent you? These
Which
two
one?
like what are they, like gorillas?
Gorillas? Yeah.
The wife like beat up the husband and kicked him out of the cage. So he's sitting in the office of the zoo, all like worried. And these are like you know, like animals are like they're very smart. Like I thought it was pretty cute.
That's why they let their wives rule.
She just kicked him out. He was very confused. He's like, he was very.
What did I do? Did I eat an ice cream last night?
I don't know what he
or
did, but he got kicked out, and she chased him out of the cage.
Yeah. That's why you should listen to my feedback.
I do listen to you, but
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, should I like?
No, that reel about the gold is all karma, Vishnu. You
think so?
had the thought of not buying me gold, and
But
that's God talking to you. Don't even have that kind of thought.
But why invest in material things? You should be investing in spirituality, Maita.
That is not investing in material things. That is investing in my happiness.
Your happiness is all about spirituality. Like, you know, you're
I have enough spirituality. I don't have enough
you're
gold.
a life coach. You know?
Yeah.
Which means
That's when I realized, when I became a life coach, that's when I realized where my happiness lies.
like I don't want, like, you know, I want to drive a really cool car, but I close my eyes and I imagine driving a cool car, eating ice cream, and I'm good.
You're driving with your eyes closed?
No, but like in my imagination, I
Yeah.
could be driving any car I want.
See, you have that skill. I don't have that skill.
Skills are you can practice and
No, I don't want to. I don't want to compete with you on
don't
skills.
you want to enjoy life spiritually?
I want to enjoy my life goldenly.
Someday I will.
See? Okay, now that karma turned into good karma.
Someday I'll make a video.
Oh my God, no. Even if I buy gold, I'm not making any video.
But why we shouldn't be buying gold?
Again, you said that? Again, you're saying like, don't buy gold? Vishnu, it's a very bad karma. Okay.
There's not that much gold in the world, you know that, right?
That's why we should
Running
buy.
out of gold.
That's why you should buy me something.
All the gold is being hidden by Indian women
I am not one among those, okay?
because we're Americanized. We're in America.
Vishnu, your accent is still Indian, okay? You don't even call yourself American, okay? You eat rice.
This is not
Okay?
Indian.
Your
this
accent is Indian. You eat rice. And you love sambar.
Sambar.
Okay.
Okay, sambar is the best.
Yeah. So
I think this is what makes America melting pot. Okay, you don't when you come here, you don't have to just adapt everything American. You bring valuable stuff like
gold.
sambar, gold, and sambar, and pour them in the melting pot. That's how the melting pot, American melting pot.
I think that's how sambar came. Someone cooked the dal and poured it into the vegetables and it became
Added
sambar.
water.
Yeah. And now if you pour sambar into something else, you know, I think that's
It's
how...
a poor man's protein.
No, I think that's how... What is that? There's someone like in North India, they mix dal with mutton.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The lamb and dal. No. It is some delicacy. It's
No
like,
way, that can't be. I can't.
Yeah.
No, how are you going to eat meat in
No.
dal?
That is what halim is, right? Like they mix all these dry fruits, dal, and some wheat and meat and everything, and they smash it.
I know, I liked it when I ate halim, but at the same time, when you eat something so creamy, mixed with because like halim is basically they take meat and they cook it for so long, it just like all the meat becomes like creamy, and everything in there is just like it's very creamy, and they put a lot of
It's
ghee
like a
on it.
cheesecake.
Yeah, it's very tasty, very heavy, but at the same time, like, no man, it's actually very tasty, I have to say. But at the same time, you're like, I don't know what's in there.
There is nothing. It's
I know,
all
but
good
like,
stuff.
I know, but still, you don't know.
It's all
like,
good fat stuff.
Yeah, it's very protein, high protein, and it okay. Halim is good for people who actually, not eat all day.
Yeah.
But like, it's not for like this is the one thing, like in in India, Muslims are fasting all day. Hindus don't fast all day. We eat everything, and then end of the night we go and sit with Muslims and eat halim. And I'm like, my fat ass has been eating all day. You've been fasting all day. I shouldn't be eating halim, but it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know.
So you should have thought about this when you ate ice cream last night.
It was good ice cream. Oh no, actually I shouldn't say it was good. It wasn't that great. I was kind of disappointed because I didn't like the attitude of the guys. They were just the one guy comes up, and I mean I initially I didn't think he was, maybe he's being funny. But like when I asked him can I try it? He goes, like, he looks at me and he goes, first you gotta pay for it and then you can try. And I was like, what do you mean? How can I pay for it if I don't get it? He's like, no, just pay for the cup or whatever, and then you can try. And it made sense, so I didn't like complain. But at the same time, like, dude, have a little trust.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come there and like, taste it and then say like, I'm good and go.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like, that I didn't like.
Yeah.
And then his friend walks out. He recognizes Godfrey, and he goes, you remember me? And Godfrey is like, I remember you. And like, the guy meets a lot of people, right? So, and he goes like, yeah, I remember you. And then they talk, and then Godfrey leaves, and then this guy goes like, yo man, tell your boy next time to get us some tickets.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't you just tell him then? Like, why are you asking me? I'm not even performing. He's the one who's on stage. And then your friend just told me to pay for it before I could try it. So I was not exactly thrilled. But at the same time, I'm like, it's ice cream, and I'm not going to fight with ice cream people. You should never fight with ice cream
Ice cream
people.
truck people.
And actually, you should never fight with food people. The people that serve with food with you. That's why I never fight with you.
Now I know your weakness.
Yeah. So I took my thing, and then I was walking back to my car, and everybody was looking at me. This fat guy walking with ice cream.
I can clearly see that.
I almost
Vishnu.
felt like Doug in
King
everybody.
of Queens.
King of
King
Queens.
of Queens.
I was afraid of that too, because you know how he gets like the scoop and it
Oh
falls.
my god, I love that show. That's
It's like, I was like, oh my god, I hope my chocolate one. There is chocolate on the top and pistachio in the bottom. But I was like, I gotta eat. And then because that's one thing. Next time, I got the cone because I was trying to be green. If you eat a cone ice cream, that's being green because you're eating the container too.
yeah, it's all about the nature.
But if you eat it in a cup, you're like throwing away waste.
You wanted to eat that cone too, okay? Admit it.
A cone wasn't that good. I was disappointed with the cone.
The whole experience. See, Vishnu, this is again karma.
Yeah,
when
I couldn't really enjoy it, to tell you the truth.
See?
The cone was too thin,
Yeah.
so the ice cream didn't really go into the cone.
Yeah.
So everything was sitting on the top, and the guy did it. Okay, I was watching him too. I should have taught him. I was like, this guy sells ice cream every day. He should know. Like, okay, he does all this thing, gelato, like he moves his thing. But then when you put it in the cone, first you take a little, and then you kind of like do it like so it goes into the thing.
That is
and
when
then you push it in.
When you assemble your cone for you.
Yeah, this guy just goes like, takes a scoop, he's like does that, and then just puts on top of it. I'm like, yo, the hole, it's not filled. and then it's like, okay, I don't want to argue with the food guy. Maybe it will go in. No, it didn't. It's sitting right in there like a ball on top of the cone. And then he takes another ball and puts right on top of it. I'm like, okay, now you expect me to eat that whole thing before it like melts and falls off. So now you're forced to eat fast.
Because you don't want it to melt.
Yeah, so I was like literally like gobbling it up, which made me look bad. And then when I got to the cone, it's just a cone. There is no ice cream in it. And it's not good. The best part is when the ice cream goes into the cone and the cone gets a little like, moist,
I'm satisfied, Vishnu.
I couldn't enjoy it
I'm
at all.
satisfied to know that you did not
I'm
enjoy
glad I
that.
tried it. I'm glad I tried it. So I know not to buy you guys. Because
No, that's not the takeaway from that experience. You should never try ice cream or anything that gives you that high without us, without me and kids.
True,
you
but-
remember you tried to go to a movie once
I wasn't trying to go
with
to
your
movie.
friends. You went to that
My
movie.
friend made the movie.
Yeah.
He is in America. The movie just came out, and he's like, my movie. We should go watch it first day. Like, and in America, because of the time difference, Indian movies release like half a day early. So people watch here, and then they like telegram or like send the reviews to Indian people. So he's like, since I'm here, let's go to the movie. We go to the movie. And usually I can't go to the movie without you because that's the rule.
I love movies.
She loves movies, so the rule is I can never go watch a movie without her.
Yeah.
So I never go movies without you. But that day I made an exception because he made the movie. We go there.
What happened?
And then you
Make it fast.
Sapon, like she cursed us. The movie box didn't show up. The cartridge they now they have like these cartridges. It didn't show up. It was delayed. And
That's what happens. You still
And we
went to
can
one
watch.
more movie, which was really bad.
you're not going to watch the movie anyways.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
So yeah.
So see, just like that movies, and after that he never goes to movie without me.
Except when I went to India. But you went to movies without me too in Nallu.
I can go. This thing is for you.
But in India I had to go because my film friends they are all like into movies
Yeah,
and I have to go watch.
yeah. When you went to India, yeah.
Yeah. That's the only time I go. Even my friends I'm
no,
like,
when we both are in India, my mind is so occupied with other things, so I'm not focusing my energy towards you. So you could you experienced it.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
India trip was fun.
Just like that,
Yeah.
from now remember, eating ice cream is also like that.
Haram.
Yeah.
Eating ice
Eating
cream
ice
without
cream
your
without-
wife is haram.
No, Vishnu, every couple should have things like this, like where we decide on doing together.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to wait.
But
trying to eat together, trying to drink coffee together, or like something. There should be that thing of waiting. Like, if there is a really good series, I don't watch it without you.
But I think it should be something that you do out of fun, but it shouldn't be a restrictive thing where you
Yes.
can.
Am I restricting you?
No, I'm just saying if there is a series you really like and I'm busy for weeks, I think you should watch it.
But still, I got so used to it. When we both watch together, it's more fun. We can talk about it. We both experience, it's more than that TV show, the comments that we make and
I agree
enjoying.
with that, but
So I wait for that fun.
okay, there are so many movies I didn't watch because you already watched them. You told me they suck.
Yeah.
I mean, usually she watches a movie, even if it's good, she'll be like, you won't like it, don't worry about it, let's watch something else.
No, it's no.
You do that all the time. Like, I'll be like, we haven't watched it. She'll be like, no, we don't need to watch it, it's fine. And then you just play something else. And I'll be like, why are we not watching it? And then before, I used to think like maybe it's not good. And then I would read the reviews.
Good.
I would read the reviews. I was like, no, reviews are
No,
good.
the review person has different
and then
taste.
I'll realize.
I know your taste.
Because you already watched and you just don't want me to watch it. I figured it out.
No,
That's micro cheating.
no, Vishnu.
That's micro cheating.
Hey,
That's
I'm
movie
home
cheating.
waiting for you.
You're relaxing at home in your bed with your phone. I'm the one who's like
No.
sitting in my car in traffic, in the tunnel, waiting some fool to give me space to I can get in the tunnel.
That is what I want to do too. Get on the car and go into New York City every night. And stay up and party till 4
I'm
a.m.
not partying. I'm just standing there. My
If you
feet
take
hurt.
me, it will become a party.
My feet are hurting. Like my feet.
Okay, really? No. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, see, I work so hard.
Yeah, you do.
See, that's how you sell it.
You do.
Can't let her think you're having fun.
No, I
don't
trust.
have fun at all.
See.
It's so hard, man. It's so
See,
hard.
maybe when you ate that ice cream, you enjoyed it. But now,
No, I couldn't because the cone, it didn't go into the cone. And it was a skinny cone.
maybe back
And I had to
at
like
that
gobble
time,
it up because it's like I couldn't enjoy it because I was worried it will fall. So I was like I never bite into my ice cream. But I had to bite in that day, yesterday. It was so bad. It was the
See,
worst experience.
It's all because of why? Say why?
Of not including you into
Yeah.
this. I know.
See, you guys, you just by watching this episode, you should know how good of a life coach I am. I coach people.
He coached me.
Now
So-
I know why outside Steve thinks I am acting like that bad cop. I'm not afraid to act.
She's living.
No, Vishnu,
She is the bad cop. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about? I think we are at like 45 minutes.
No. What?
We've been talking.
No, it's just 35 minutes.
That's it? Oh.
What? It looks like so long for you?
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm usually good with the timing on stage too. I know. People tell me too, like, they'll light me, like, I'll be like, can you light me at like 45? And then I get off at like 59 and they'll be like, dude, how did you know exactly 1 hour? I'm like, I don't know. It just happens.
Yeah, you only have the time sense on stage.
It's the sixth sense.
Yeah. You never
didn't
have that
happen.
sixth sense when you are in bathroom.
That's the relaxed time.
Okay, now we should start another session. Your relaxed time should be with me, Vishnu.
No, that's relaxed time away from you. That's my time. That's my hiding time. Every man knows this. You hide in the bathroom.
No, that should not be the case.
That's how the life is. The reality of the life is man hides in the bathroom.
How is that a reality? Okay, whatever. Yeah, even I need a space.
The rest of the house is yours when I'm in the bathroom.
No, when you are in the bathroom, kids are on me.
Where are they on you? They're grown up now. They don't bother
Who
you.
is grown up? Who is grown up? Who is grown up?
They both are big kids now. They're helping you.
Yeah, the older one is helping me.
Yeah, he's very helpful.
He's a good kid.
Yes.
He did not get anything from you. That's all.
Everybody says he's like me. Even he says, you say he's like me. He's
in all the bad things.
He's very caring. Like he's always worried about if other people are hurting. He is always like caring about other people and their feelings than his own feelings. But I think so though. Like I think that's why a couple should have they both shouldn't be exactly the same.
Yeah, then they both will care about the third person.
No, because the offsprings will have will get an extra version of that. But I think if they're a little like polarity opposite, a little then the kids.
So what do you mean? What is
Like
what
you
are
have-
you implying towards?
But you have
You said you care about others, and you are saying couples should
you
be.
care about gold.
I care about me.
Oh, yeah,
My happiness is
my happiness. I know. Finish the sentence.
no, it's no. My happiness is. How do I even say this?
My happiness.
Your happiness is my happiness. That's why I care about my happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you are happy, I am happy.
I think it's the other way.
No,
It's the other way. Definitely the other way.
no.
When you're happy, I'm supposed to be happy.
You better be happy, Vishnu.
I'm happy. I am. I ate ice cream yesterday.
Don't keep reminding me, okay? I have cone at home and the Trader Joe's coffee.
Actually, that's a
coffee
good
ice cream.
I
That's
ate
the
it
best ice cream.
I ate it 2 days back. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. After this podcast, when we are done with recording, I'm going to go make me a ice cream. And I'll eat at your watch.
Can I have
without giving you.
Can I have one?
No.
Because I need
You're
to
on
wash off.
diet.
I need to wash off my
You're
yesterday's
on
ice cream experience.
That's your karma coming back at you, Vishnu.
I'm going to exercise today. After this, I'm going to exercise.
Exercise.
I have to watch Knicks games. I don't know. I'm going to watch Knicks game today.
Yeah, yesterday I saw your reel about next game.
Yeah, I know.
I totally agree with you, Vishnu.
I think they're trying to. But I think this game, Knicks have to win. Because if they don't win, it's a problem.
Then they can't extend it for 7 games, right?
They can.
They
Because,
can?
Yeah, this will only make it 3-1, which means it's a 7, right? So you got to win 4.
Okay.
So they'll make next game,
Much more.
No, the next game they'll make Spurs win, and then the
Yeah.
game after they'll make Knicks win,
Yeah.
or whoever they decide.
Yeah, if it is all
Whoever
known.
pays more money.
It's, I think like even in India, like cricket is like that, right? Like I was watching this podcast from like the Lalit Modi.
Yeah.
He's the guy who made Indian IPL, right?
Yeah, one of the most corrupt. He made it very
I don't
corrupt.
know about the corruption and all, but yes, he got corruption allegations. But he was saying how he used scandals to promote IPL. And after listening to that whole podcast, I felt like what do people think about people? It's just
Everybody
dumb.
knows that. That people know. People know the scandals. The people know there is. They create.
But
this,
still, people fall for that curiosity, right?
Because,
People
that's-
fall for that
because
scandal.
you watch
It's
a movie, it's made up, but you still you let the story
Okay.
write the story. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's like they're making sports into WWE. It used to be like WWE is the one where they make up these scenarios and make and sports is where it based on your athletic thing. But now, they want to make money. And
Now after listening to that whole podcast, I was like, okay, did we just see what they wanted us to see? Like, is this person, like whoever the Virat Kohlis are, like whoever, are they really that good people, or like did they just show us the good side? Like,
they're good athletes.
did we? They are good, but like the whole love story of Anushka, Virat Kohli sitting, and like, is that even real? Like, or like did they?
I mean, they're
push?
together now, right?
They are a good couple, but when it all started, I think like for every couple, like
Yeah.
we just see what they want us to show,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, that's true. I mean, that also not only what they show, we see what we want to see. Like two couple we see will be like, oh my God, that's a beautiful couple.
Yeah.
And then you have other people that see the same couple and find faults in them.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's really all up to us.
Yeah,
It's that's why it's called suspension of belief.
good Vishnu.
See, I know a few things.
Yeah, you do.
I know. I know tables too.
That's the only thing you know in math, okay?
Yeah. If you guys don't know tables, like in math, they have these tables. We call them a column.
In America, do they have tables? Like
don't know.
multiplications?
Multiplication tables, like
Yeah.
you memorize. They
2 ones
make
are
you
2, 2
memorize.
2s are 4, 2 3s are 6.
They make you memorize them in India. So when someone says, "Oh, you are read well," and I'll be like, "I know multiplication tables too."
Yeah.
I actually lifted that from Chintamani. That's
This
a
guy
dialogue.
is like, whenever I go downstairs, it would like, those old movies are really good, Vishnu. Yesterday you were watching this movie that released in 1984.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
they-
finished half of it.
it's good, right?
And I really want to finish the rest of the half.
Yeah,
It's
1984,
1984, such an old movie that is made in America,
In
in
Chicago.
Chicago.
Vegas.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's like so like
it's a Telugu movie that is showing all this Indian stuff. like American stuff and
Suryakantam comes to
Yeah.
Suryakantam is just like one
very
of the
famous.
older actress. Like
Yeah.
she played all the older roles, like the grandma roles, but very lovable. I mean, she played some mean roles too.
She's a mean, lovable villain.
Villain, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like a mean grandma. That's
Mean mother-in-law.
yeah, and
It's like a mother-in-law in.
but in real life, she's very nice.
No, like her mother-in-law roles are like Mori in Everybody
Yeah,
Loves Raymond.
like sort of like Mori. Yeah.
Maybe little more evil.
Yeah. She played both. Like she
Yeah,
played
yeah,
Mori kind of roles, and she
yeah.
played evil roles.
Yeah.
In that movie, she comes to America and she sells budgies.
Yeah.
Mirchi bhaji is like a delicacy
It's like
from
a
our
corn
state.
dog.
Yeah, corn dog, but
Mirchi.
instead of the corn, instead of the dog, you put like chili. Green chili.
Green chili.
One of those.
It's just like jalapeno poppers, Vishnu.
Yeah, it's sort
Yeah,
of
without
like,
the cheese.
Yeah, without the cheese, and
Yeah.
it's spicy. And she sells them for $1 each. That's expensive for 84.
But that's an Indian thing.
Yeah, she comes to America to support her granddaughter, and she sets up a small business,
Yeah.
and so she starts making budgies and selling them.
We did not get to
and
there
Chicago
yet. Like I
streets
was,
for
we're
$1.
still, we watch it till she decides on coming to America.
I remember this from when I was a kid. I
Yeah.
just knew like this is from some movie, and then yesterday on YouTube I found it and we played
Yeah,
it.
he makes me watch all these old movies. We should start watching Everybody Loves Raymond again. We should
love that
watch
show.
King of Queens again.
Yeah, I like that
I
show.
love
Those two are
Doug.
good shows. And then like How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
I like
yeah.
that one too.
Yeah. South Park.
Yeah, I used to watch Seinfeld with my dad, and my dad would he loves Seinfeld, but he also hates them. He'd be like, these people should be coming to see me. These guys are they have psychiatric problems.
I'm never into Seinfeld. I'm not.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
it
more
was- you didn't even come. Like you now.
No, even these, like by the time I watched the
We watched
replays.
it in 2000.
We watched replays of all these shows.
Yeah, in 2000.
I think, yeah.
That's
Like
true.
Everybody Loves Raymond was also done. Like
Then
we
I think
just
How I
watched
Met
and-
Your Mother
It was running.
Running.
It was
yeah,
running.
That
Yeah.
was, I think the last.
The last is-
sitcoms. Last good
Yes,
sitcoms.
we need those kind of sitcoms
Yeah.
again. Like we want that family setting sitcoms.
Yeah, we should.
I really want something like
Yeah.
King of Queens or How I Met Your Mother.
When I
Like
first moved,
Friends.
like in to America, we used to have basic cable, which only has like TBS, AMC, TNT,
TLS. TLC?
TLC, TNT. There's TNT too, and you get like CNN, headline news. That's it, and then ABC, NBC, whatever. But like I used to watch like in the classic American movie classics, and then there's a comedy thing. There is a lot of like Bob Hope movies and like Lucy, I Love Lucy. Those I used to watch a lot. And then like movies by like Eddie Murphy movies. There's some really good movies, really good comedies. Like without even knowing, I think a lot of them affected me as a comedian. Like even though back then I didn't really understand, I think that's what like really helps me. Like I grew up watching Brahmanandam, and then I grew up watching Eddie Murphy and
You know how to blend those.
yeah, I watched pretty much like I watched all the comedians, both like in Telugu and in English, from like old comedians like Relangi, Ramana Rao,
Yeah, that is what he watches when he
Bob Hope.
he does that so-called exercise on the yoga mat with his phone.
Because it's more peaceful. Like I mean, I know the world is pretty nasty back then, but in the black and white, it feels so not hard.
I think like right now as an audience, I would love to see a sitcom. I'm done with these crime dramas. I'm done with this crime documentaries, the real life crime series and all that. I'm done with that.
Something funny,
blood.
something
Something
the
to
natural.
ease. On news we have this war, like fighting, killing, and everything.
Something
That's
that
what
brings people together.
That's what something to sit together and laugh.
Yeah.
Not get into a debate or discussion. Like,
Yeah.
with this news and crime dramas, it's all like,
Yeah.
I think right now, whatever we have on TV or like all these streaming platforms is pushing us to watch it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're losing that that's one fun part about watching sitcoms. They're more fun when you're watching them in a group because you're like laughing and talking about it.
The friends, you want to watch it with friends.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother, you want to watch it with friends.
Yeah.
Like King of Queens or like Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Everybody Loves Raymond. You want to watch it with your whole family,
Yep.
Because everyone will relate to it.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I got home at 5 a.m.
Yeah. See, this is what I get. Sleepy. When you are out, you will be eating ice cream and...
I think that's what made me sleepy.
The ice cream.
The ice cream. That's sugar.
You just find some answer for everything, Vishnu. You just don't.
But we should definitely... I'm sure they're going to come. I think right now there's no good platform to make a sitcom. Unless you do it on YouTube. We should look into that.
Yeah. You will be a proper Doug.
I don't want
Vishnu, when he bought this Segway.
Oh, I'm going to use it today. I charged it up.
It's
a good deal. I bought a Segway.
You remember
It was on sale for $250 and then they stopped making the Segways because, it's the old, like the small one, the mini Segway, not the big one. And usually they were selling them for like $750 or $1,000. But when the company was going bust, they went on sale for like $250. I bought one. I still have it. And it's better
The day he got that, I was like, that just reminded me of that King of Queens show where Doug buys a scooter. He says he got hurt and he gets this handicap scooter.
But that doesn't
Can I say
go on
handicap? No, it's like the physically challenged. The scooter, and he goes around, he drives around the house with that.
Yeah, the Segway is awesome though. It's not like that big. Like you still can climb stairs with it, but it's like
heavy, Vishnu.
It's not that heavy.
It is heavy.
You can. I mean, I.
For sure, if you take that Segway and if you buy an ice cream, you will drop that ice cream for sure.
I should try that.
So you're going to eat ice cream without me again?
No. You can walk next to me. With your own.
So you'll be going on Segway and I have to walk next to you?
I don't want you to fall and get hurt. Me, if I fall, I'll jump off and protect the ice cream. But you, either you will fall or lose the ice cream. It's heartbreaking. Ice cream should never touch the ground.
Should only touch your tummy.
It should go directly into your tummy.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. You did.
Okay, we should. Okay, give us some ideas, guys. I think we're going to come up with. Please send us emails. We do have an email thing set up. We'll put it in the comments.
flybutterflypodcast@gmail.com.
We'd like to hear your inputs. And in fact, if you bring up something we can talk about, maybe we'll bring those up and talk. But I think today is fun, right? It's a fun episode. We covered a lot of national and international issues.
Which the ice cream is the national.
We saved the universe.
We saved the universe.
Couple of times with our podcast, naturally. I'm sure we saved a couple of families.
And we gave some tips on
how to be a couple and what TV shows to watch.
Yeah.
I think
and what world needs.
Yeah. I think we have done good. The world is saved.
Yeah.
Till next week.
Fly
and Butterfly, we will be back next week.
With a proper concept.
We have a good concept today, didn't we? It was a good concept.
Yeah, I let you plan. I think we just went with the flow.
That's how we should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how real people do it. If you have a board over there like that, you'd become a news anchor. You know, those boring people with a lot of makeup.
No, it's not about that. Okay. Email us or like let us know in the comments what topics you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah,
You know,
that
it
would be
will give
awesome.
us like a different
Perspective. Maybe we are missing something, and we would appreciate your help. We'll definitely give you a shout out. And
You are yawning and you are making me.
no, I'm not yawning.
You are.
No, but I was going to sleep another half an hour, but then Maita is worried that we should be doing our podcast and it's getting late, and then I'm good.
Really? Vishnu, really?
I mean, in my head, I was worried that you were.
I did not even wake you up. Today you woke up late.
I know, but you, in my head, I was like, she will be upset. It doesn't matter if you're upset or not. It's just in my head.
You're just portraying me like that, you know.
I'm not portraying. It's just in my head. I'm like, I gotta get up. We gotta do this before it's.
For your guilt, you just put me as a face.
That's not guilt. That's just me trying to, thinking about it.
You're making me yawn. Vishnu.
Laughter is contagious, so is yawning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's laugh and let's make
Yawn.
everyone laugh.
Laugh and yawn. That's the name of the episode.
Laugh and yawn.
That's the name of the title of the episode. Should we do that? We'll see. One of the choices. And 2 scoops and a cone.
2 scoops and a cone. 2 scoops on a cone.
On a cone. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what life is all about. Make some silly jokes and laugh at you.
Laugh at yourself. Don't laugh at other people.
No,
They'll
laugh
beat you
at
up.
your other half.
Yeah, don't laugh at your wife. She'll kick your ass.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
let her
that's
laugh
the
at you.
basic rule. Yeah. Yes, Vishnu.
See, there I gave you an advice too. Dude, this podcast is
It's all about it.
all about amazing stuff. If you don't watch it, they should be called Life Lesson 1 podcast. Hi guys, I think that's a good. You want to say something, Maita?
No, nothing. He just said he's going to buy me gold. Don't forget that.
Help me make some money. I mean, I need to make some money before I can buy gold, right?
Okay.
Okay. Hi guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for listening to us. And
Let's laugh. Let's all
I need to
laugh
get a better
together.
chair next time. This is not good. I don't like it.
Vishnu, do you want to do this?
Yeah.
We'll set up a podcast studio
In the
in the
basement.
basement. We'll turn your man cave into the podcast studio. What do you say?
I think that's your way of trying to get into my. Okay, this is what I'm worried about. She'll say she's going to help me make it, and then she'll clean it up, and she'll go through all my stuff, and then throw away all my old stuff, which I love and cherish, and I'm saving them.
No.
And
Hey,
then-
let's do this, okay? Next
No,
week we'll
I'm
show
scared.
everyone like how your man cave. It's another, the song of Shankar's song. Shankar, director Shankar, he made a song with all these trash items in the boys, all their dresses are made with that
trash.
matchsticks and everything. Okay, his basement setup is like that. Okay, all the donation items that he doesn't want to donate.
This is her way of getting into my cave and
No, Vishnu. So, see, you don't like this couch, so I'll give you a separate. You have your separate chair there. I'll just bring my sofa there. That's it.
I
just want to be
There
part
is a
of
catch here. I know there's a catch here.
No, nothing. I just want to be part of
I'm
it.
trying to resist it, but I think there's a catch here. She's trying to take my. Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay. We'll see next week.
Next week we'll be in the
New. Okay. You
cave.
promised. Okay. I am coming into the
no.
basement now.
I'm scared. I don't want her in my basement. That's my man cave. I like it the way it is. It's cobwebs and.
No, I cleaned it.
You already went in there?
I clean it pretty much like every month. Do you think it will be livable if you don't even clean?
I vacuum it too.
No, it's just not vacuum. You have to vacuum.
No, that's her way of spying on me. That's not cleaning. She just goes through my
Okay,
stuff.
we're done with this episode. Let's not go too deep into stuff.
Alright, okay guys. Have a good day, good week. See you guys. Good week. See you
Good
next
week.
week. Fly and
That's
butterfly. Fly and butterfly. Beautiful fly and butterfly.
Yeah.
Alright.